Breaking now. Tension is rising in Oyo State as angry residents reportedly stormed the streets, protesting insecurity, hardship, and hunger, and the message coming from the protesters is loud and emotional. Some residents were heard saying they are tired of suffering, tired of fear, and tired of promises without improvement. One painful statement especially shocked many Nigerians online. The protesters reportedly accused the government of failing to protect lives and improving living conditions, while insecurity continues to spread in many communities. And now social media is exploding with reactions as Nigerians debate whether the hardship in the country is becoming unbearable for ordinary citizens. But watch this video carefully and listen to what the protesters are saying for yourself. Drop your opinion in the comments. Do you believe Nigerians are justified in protesting over hardship and insecurity? Like this video, share it everywhere, and subscribe now for more breaking political updates and national stories. Now you can feel the anger directly from the streets. What started as frustration over hardship is quickly turning into a deeper national conversation about insecurity, hunger, and leadership. And while Nigerians are still reacting to the protest situation in Oyo, another emotional story has now surfaced online, one that is breaking hearts across the country. This is becoming a serious moment for the country, from protests over hardship and hunger to emotional kidnap. Videos coming from forest hideouts.
Yeah, start.
I am Mrs. Alamu, FR. I am the principal of Community High School, Esele, in Orire local government of Oyo State. On Friday around 9:30, we were attacked by a certain group of people, and a good number of us were abducted, the staff and the students as well, and we have been here since Friday. I am making this video to ask for help from everyone, starting from the federal government of Nigeria and Oyo State government, Engineer Seyi Makinde, the Christian Association of Nigeria, and all well-meaning Nigerians, that they should come to our help and settle this thing peacefully so that our lives will not be lost. Thank you very much.
I'm from Ibadan. I'm working at First Baptist Church of Ogbomoso, Yawota area. Yesterday, the people of the young people came to our school, and we have been kidnapped, both the teachers and the children. We are all here. We need help from the federal government and the state government, both the church, First Baptist Church, Yawota, and the community. We need your help so that these people will release us. Please help us. Please help us. We need help from our president. We need help from our president. Tinubu, please help us. Our state government, Engineer Seyi Makinde, please, and both the Nigerian Christians, please help us. Please help us. Oh. The children are here, they are crying so that we will not waste our life. Please help us. Oh. We need your help. Help us. Oh. Don't neglect us. Oh.
Many Nigerians are now demanding urgent action on insecurity and living conditions.
By the time we will realize what Fulani have done to us in this country, it might just have been too late. By the time we will realize the extent of the damage that Fulani has done to this nation, it will have been just too late. I'm sorry. But I'm not even actually sorry, because this is not something we didn't see. This is something Nnamdi Kanu cried off for a long time. The church hated him. The people hated him. We criticized him. I was part of those that criticized him. But we see everything the man has said coming to pass today. When Fulani went and killed Fatorati's daughter, the late Afenifene reader, when they slaughtered his daughter like a chicken, slaughtered his daughter, the president, Tinubu went there and claimed, where are the cows? He said, where are the cows? Tinubu went there and mocked them. They said it was Fulani. He denied it. He said, where are the cows? Because of his political ambition. You know that people like Tinubu are not interested in governance. They're only interested in power. All they want to secure is power. So they can sell their soul for power. They can sacrifice Nigerians for power. He doesn't care. All he knows is politics of power, not good governance. He went there and said, where are the cows? They said, do you believe the Fulani? He said, no. He said, where are the cows? By the time we realize the extent of the damages that Fulani has done in this country, it will have just been too late. You can be there to say it doesn't concern you. The day is coming, you remember that a man of God kept shouting this thing. I've become a talkative on social media. I've become a talkative on social media. I keep talking every now and then. You think I'm playing? You think I just want to do content? Some of you even call me content creator. By the time you realize the extent of the damages of this Fulani to this nation, it might just have been too late. They're not just operating in the north anymore. They've been doing it in the north. They've conquered the north. They have overwhelmed the middle belt. Now they have moved to the east. They have moved to the west. They tested the waters in Kwara. There was no resistance whatsoever. They have tested it in Ebonyi. They did it in Enugu. Recently, it was in Imo State. They attacked in Imo State. There was no resistance whatsoever. They did it in Omagwa in Port Harcourt, River State, south of Nigeria. They've tested the water. They've seen it. Then they decided to go deeper and went to your state. Kidnapping a child of 2, a child of 4, slaughtering a maths teacher, an educated man, an illiterate, uncircumcised Fulani, slaughtering an educated Yoruba man, slaughtering like a chicken, took a life that has value, that has capacity to impact a generation, and it took it like that without anything. By the time we will realize the extent of the damages of Fulani to this society. I told you of Fulanization agenda. I told you of Islamization agenda. I told you how they're working for jihad, how they want to overwhelm the nation with turn Nigeria to a caliphate, to an emirate. You think I'm playing? By the time we will realize it, they're not afraid. They've done it in Port Harcourt for Fulani to come to Port Harcourt in Omagwa and slaughter people and kidnap people in South. Then they went to the west. They did it. The Yorubas are I'm sorry, these are my people, but unfortunately they've been so foolish. They're foolish. They're interested in standing on a useless mandate, on a corrupted mandate, on a mandate of a man that has no capacity, that is corrupt, that is incompetent. They're still politicking. There are people being slaughtered in the bush, in the farms. They're still politicking. Such a useless people. I'm sorry, the Yorubas. I'm from Ogun State. I'm from Abeokuta. But if it was anything about Igbo, you see them rise up and their manhood will rise up. A lady put us last time, she wanted to do an art exhibition and she put it Owambe. They came out. The government came out. The SSS came out. They said, no, you are desecrating the Yorubas because you are Igbo. They came out with their manhood. They came out. Their man was charged. They wanted to kill her. They said, we're sure you don't do nothing. You are desecrating the Yoruba tribe. You are desecrating the Yoruba culture. Such a depraved-minded fools, idiots. Depraved-minded idiots. They came out. Their people have been slaughtered. They went to the Orire local government, took children, took men, took women, slaughtered them. Having a child of 2 years old in the days of kidnapper. What has it? If this is a serious nation, I tell you, if Nigeria is anywhere a serious nation, this nation should be grounded. As it is like this. And call for the resignation of the president. But no. When you go on social media, you'll be so amazed at the nonsense that you see online. Have you forgotten that there are people that are still the people that were kidnapped from Ekwa Church on the 5th of April? They are still in the days of kidnapper, and the government is politicking, looking for mandate to stand on. Useless, corrupt mandate. Foolish idiots. They say this man of God talk too much. This man of God is abusive. This man of God talk too. If you think I go punish you too, I'm so tired of you idiots. That we don't know what we major on the minor, then we minor on the major. By the time you realize the extent of the damages of Fulani to this nation, I tell you, it will have been too much. It will have been too late. Maybe the day you remember that, and this man of God has been shouting and talking about this thing, then there will be a gun on your head or a knife to your throat to kill you like they are killing cow. You see what we are doing? It will backfire. The Yorubas, they used to call them betrayers. They used to call the Yoruba betrayers. Are you not seeing it? They are so focused on Peter Obi not becoming president. Oh my God. They are so focused on Peter Obi not becoming president. Look at what they are doing. That useless boy. That useless, what's his name? Sunday Go will come out and tell you, if not for APC, nobody's, I don't want to say anything, other political party is APC. And he came out the other time to say he wants to defend the fatherland. Confused idiot. He cannot see what they're doing to his fatherland now. From, your state, right in your state where he's from. He cannot see that now. If it's a talk of Peter Obi, how to hinder Peter Obi from being president or another candidate, you see them come up because they want to stand on useless money. If you want to see the men of God in the south, it is when they're campaigning. One useless idiot called himself a pastor came out the other day and he gathered people for a crusade and they were saying, on your mandate we shall stand. Confused bastards. Brethren, by the time you realize the extent of the damages of the Fulanis and the Islamic jihadists in Nigeria on us, it might just have been too late. If we don't stand up and rise up, if it's a serious nation, for the extent of this, you will have seen the military power. I mean, so don't you see how it is done in other nations? Your president sent some lousy words through a lousy media aid by your nonuga. Lousy media aid. Confused bigots. And shared by the confused people in his government. The Yoruba, the confused Yorubas. If you say they are bankrolling me, I'm a Yoruba man, a bona fide one from Abeokuta, but I'm better, I'm wiser, better, more anointed with the wisdom of God to know what to do at a time. When there was no king in Israel, everyone does what was right in his own side. That is exactly what I say. By the time you realize with the extent of the damages of Fulani on Nigeria, I pity you. They tested, they have done it in Kwara, they have done it in Ondo, they have done it, they just really did it on you. You think you're in Lagos, you're safe. You're in a quiet land. One day you just see it happen. It will be like an Indian film. You see it. My team has been working tirelessly in the north to see the extent of the damages of the military. Instead of protecting the people, they are there destroying the people. By the time you see the extent, the damages of the Fulanis, of the Fulanization agenda, of Islamization agenda on Nigerians, it might just have to too late. All your influencers are online, doing very useless things, and you see people flocking them, following them. The day it will happen to you, I'll be here. For the children of God, you'll be protected, but we must act. I've told us the military will not save us. We must do the right thing. We know what to do. When it is time, you will not wait for government approval. You will carry rifle and defend yourself.
What do you think the government should do differently? Drop your opinion in the comment right now. And if you want more real-time updates and deep analysis on the biggest story in Nigeria, like this video, share it everywhere, and subscribe now so you don't miss the next update.